शाम के अंधेरों में इकबाल, कितना खौफ होता है शाम के अंधेरों में इकबाल, पूछ उन परिंदों से जिनके घर नहीं होते।
Now for a debate, I would like to call Miss Paras and Miss Nigat, so please come on the dais.
Commencement with the differentiated bodies, Pomina and them of Allah Almighty, who is the maker of the order, shepherds of the beauty, inspirer of the faith, omnipresent, nourisher and sustainer. Allah knows each and other everything, who is the Lord of the Law, Chief of the Chief, Rahman and Rahim. This is Nigat Korai and my debate topic is, we are to found of sport and games.
Inception with the greatest name of Allah Almighty, who is Lord of the Lord, Chief of the Chief, Rahman and Rahim. This is Paras facing you, and today my debate topic is we are not too fond of sports and games.
The conditions of modern life are such that a man must give his entire attention to his own business. It is partly because we as a nation are so taken up with sport that the trade of the country suffers, industries and foreigner outstrips us.
Sports call forth manliness, readiness and resource, and is a real cause of the many of the qualities which make Englishmen great.
Sister, I contradict on your point. Sport is a selfishness as is seen in the case of fox hunting. When the hunters ride on globe over newly snow crops and cut up the grassland, when it is soaked with rain.
Sister, I deny your statement. Sport is truly popular among the poor, and though there are some complaints of the damage done by fox hunger, the farmers very readily get compensation. Few of the restrict themselves the want the game laws oblige, for they know it would soon mean the extinction of game.
Sport degrades those who follow it by raising in them the spirit of curiosity. Witness the savagery connected with sport, hunting, taming and with great catching.
How dared you say? If such sensitive nations of cruelty are to prevail, so we shall soon be driven into vegetarianism and be generally at the mercy of it.
It is pity that whatever you are saying, it is absolutely wrong. Beating inseparably connected with sport has become a national level.
Men must have amusement of some kind, and under present conditions, that kind of sport is the best which is pursued in the open air.
Hunting in a wild country stands on quite a different level because there is a necessity for man to preserve his life and protect his family and flocks. But stay-at-home sport is merely contemptible pandering to cruelty and vanity without leading man to anything which can be called danger or developing worthy the name of courage.
All arguments concerned with beating have nothing to do with the discussion because beating is not a sport but merely an accidental accompaniment practiced mostly by those who are not players.
It is shameful like that favorite. Our modern sports do not materially differ from all ones which were condemned as brutal. Stag hunting does not differ except is not essential.
There is a ridiculous difference between the old inhumanities of bull, bear beating, prize fighting etc. and the modern field countries, and only an extremist could venture on this comparison.
In our schools, so much attention is paid to games that boys and girls get into the bad habit of regarding these games which should only be healthy relaxation as the principal business of school. No wonder our outstripped by foreign nation is such a ridiculously excessive attention is devoted to more.
School athletics are good and supply a salutary relief from the overburdening of the youthful mind. Miscalled education, school sports teach qualities of character, for which we are throughout the world. Englishmen would not be Englishmen were it not for our school games.
This over attention to game is continued in mature life and we see the great golf opposition flourishing among the well-to-do while the football opposition presidents of the crowd. A nation whose main object is amuse itself can never be really great.
The general interest taken in games by our mature is a very healthy sign, for it would be a disaster if we were to become absurd in harmless elections. A nation which has forgot how to play is a worn-out nation. Thanks.